I would like to welcome all our friends here. Today we have a health talk show again, and this health talk show is sponsored by EBC Co Ltd. EBC Co Ltd is a company that has experience about 20 years, and we have enough health knowledge and full of range product. These three factors are very important for those who want to be well again from their chronic disease. So our company have three essential factors. So if you want to contact our company, please contact our telephone here, and we have Telegram. Our company is located at the house number 266 Street 150 Sakat Teklok 2 Kantul Kop, Phnom Penh City, Cambodia. And this health talk show is mainly we talk about health, and we are intended to provide knowledge of health, because knowledge of health is very important for everybody, especially for those who want to be well again from their health problem. We have this knowledge to help them. Yeah. So if you want to get the knowledge, you can go to YouTube channel EBC Punlu Sokapip. EBC is in English and Punlu Sokapip is in Cambodian language. EBC, then you space and then Punlu Sokapip. This is our YouTube channel. We have a lot of video talking about health with one subject, about one subject. And the page, we have the same name. Page is EBC Punlu Sokapip, and the Facebook is Pang Yun in Cambodian language. So if you already have watched our video, please subscribe and share. Today's subject is about what is the cause of diabetes. What is the exact cause of diabetes? This is the subject. In fact, this subject is already explained in the previous video. The subject is diabetes, but now I just want to stress again about the cause of the problem, because whenever you want to be well or you want to cure any kind of disease, you must find the root cause. The root cause is the things that cause the disease happen. So if you cannot find the root cause, you can only cure the disease from the top only, or maybe just only calm down the disease only, not to be well again. That's why I want to show all of you here the exact cause of diabetes. The exact cause of diabetes. Diabetes is a very complicated disease which concerns a lot of system organs in the body. However, medical scientists found out that the disease increased glucose in the blood is caused by two reasons. One reason is not enough insulin by the weak pancreas. Another reason is muscle, fat, and liver cells resist insulin. So this is the two reasons that the scientists have found out about diabetes. So now I'm going to show you one. Number one first. Not enough insulin by weak pancreas. Pancreas is the organ whose functions are to secrete digestive enzyme to dissolve food in the small intestine and to secrete insulin to balance glucose in blood. A group of cells in the pancreas is called islet of Langerhans, especially beta cells and alpha cells have their function to secrete insulin and glucagon to balance glucose in the blood. These cells start to be weakened step by step, and if they are so weak, they will not be able to produce enough insulin. Then glucose will increase automatically, and the patient needs urgent care to be injected with the insulin from outside for survival. So this is the reason. Okay, you already know that insulin is the hormone produced by the pancreas. And this insulin has the function to bring glucose from the blood to be burned for energy in the muscle, in the liver cell, fat cell, muscle cell. But the problem is we have not enough insulin in the diabetic patient. Diabetic patient do not have enough insulin because the pancreas or a group of cells in the pancreas called islet of Langerhans, beta cell and alpha cell are weak. Usually they produce enough insulin for the demand to bring the glucose from the blood to be burned in the muscle cell, fat cell and liver cell. But when they are weak, they cannot produce insulin enough insulin. Example, okay, the glucose is now increased to be 100 in the blood cell, the new glucose. So they will need 100 insulin from the pancreas to be equal to the glucose. Then all those insulin will bring glucose out of the blood cell to be burned in the muscle cell. But the problem is the pancreas or a group of cells called islet of Langerhans, and those cells are beta cell and alpha cell, cannot produce insulin and glucagon enough. This is a problem. And the question is why they cannot produce enough insulin? Because they are weak now. They are weak. Yeah, we can say that they are sick. Yeah, so they cannot produce like like human being. Now we are already sick. So how can we work as a normal person? The same thing in the body, the same thing in the pancreas. When the pancreas or beta cell or alpha cell already weak, how can they produce enough insulin? This is a problem. So what you have to do is you must help the pancreas, or you must help beta cell and alpha cell to be well again. And these cells have life. All the cells in the body have life. Yeah. So when anything have life, they need food. They need food to be survive. If you don't give them food with good nutrient, how can they survive? They cannot be survived. They will be weaker and weaker, from time to time. When they are so weak, they cannot produce any insulin. So when you don't have any insulin, like you have no any insulin, or maybe you have only 5%, 10% of insulin, so how can this insulin bring glucose from the blood vein to be burned in the muscle cell for energy? Cannot be. Then you need the insulin from outside, artificial insulin made by human being. So this is what happened to the pancreas, to the glucose in the blood. The glucose will rise up again and again and again. Yeah, because you do not do something with the cell. You don't feed the cell. I mean, yeah, and you only take the medicine. Yeah, you only take the medicine, but the medicine doesn't feed the cell. The medicine only to push or to, let's say, to force pancreas to secrete insulin. It doesn't feed the cell. It doesn't repair the cell. Yeah. Or another kind of medicine is to help the liver stop producing more glucose into the blood cell. Yeah. Another kind is to stop the intestine producing glucose into the liver. Yeah, so it doesn't concern with any kind of nutrient to help the cell to be well again. No, yeah, this is a problem with the diabetes. Yeah, so you can look at here. This is the pancreas. And around here there is a group of cell called islet of Langerhans. And in the islet of Langerhans there are two important cells, beta cell and alpha cell, that produce the insulin and glucagon to balance the glucose in the blood. So this is important. You can see, you can understand. Here you can look at here again. This is group of cell in the pancreas, and we have cell here, alpha cell secrete glucagon and beta cell secrete insulin. So these two cells are very important for balancing the glucose in the blood. Yeah. So these two cells, if these two cells die or maybe so weak, because they are already ill now, they are already sick now, so they cannot produce any more insulin. Whenever they cannot produce any more insulin in the body, then you don't have any insulin. You need to be injected forever in your life. Yeah, for your life. You will be injected with insulin, artificial insulin from outside in your life, and you will live not comfortable. You will live not comfortable, and then you will have a lot of problem more with your body. Okay, this is you understand. Number two, sometimes the diabetics happen not because of not enough insulin in the body, but because of the muscle cell, fat cell, and liver cell resist insulin. This is another way of causing diabetes. So diabetes have happened because of two reasons. As I told you, one, not enough insulin because of the weak pancreas or because of the weak alpha cell, beta cell in the pancreas. Another one is muscle cell, fat cell, and liver cell resist insulin. The reason, okay, you can read here, the reason why glucose increases in the blood is also caused by muscle, fat, and liver cells starting to resist insulin. Naturally, these cells must recognize and allow insulin to bring glucose to be burned in the muscle for energy. But now they don't recognize and allow anymore. This is called metabolic disorder diabetes. Yeah, this is called metabolic disorder diabetes. Yeah, not diabetes because of we don't have enough insulin, but here we have enough insulin. The pancreas is no problem. The alpha cell, beta cell are not weak. They still produce enough insulin. But the problem here, the muscle cell and liver cell and fat cell resist insulin. Usually these cells do not resist insulin. They allow insulin to bring the glucose into the cell, but now they resist. Yeah, this is a problem. The question is why the muscle, fat, and liver cell don't recognize and allow insulin to fulfill their function. The answer is that they start to be error, to be abnormally functioning, meaning these cells are not properly supplemented with good nutrients, and they are and some other force from outside like chemical and polluted environment. So here you can understand another way. Yeah, you can understand one more problem of diabetes because the cell become error. Usually they are not error. They work well. They function well. Yeah, they know their roles to open the door to let the insulin bring the glucose into the blood into the muscle. But now they stop. They don't recognize anymore. So they work against the natural role. And the question is why? Yeah, the answer is because they don't have enough supplement. They don't have enough good nutrient. There are some force from outside to make them blur, to make them error, like chemical or polluted environment. So to supplement with these cells are very important. Not only these cells, but all the cells in the body of human being. So to supplement your body is very important in order to keep the self in a balanced way from time to time. If you don't do like that, you will not only get diabetes, but you will get other problem too. Yeah, so to supplement the body is not what you said is not important. No, it's very important. It's very important. Human beings are made of cells, and cells need food, and the food that they need is good nutrient, usually from vegetable. Yeah, not from processed food, not from meat, not from fat. Yeah, they need the good food. They need nutrient food. Yeah, this is very important. Okay, so now you already understand another way that the diabetes happen. Yes, diabetes happen because of two ways. One, not enough insulin, and another one is not about insulin, but about the cell that resist insulin. So this is another way. And the question, you already know why they don't recognize and allow insulin to fulfill their function. The answer is they already error now. They don't obey their role. Yeah, they disobey their role. So in order to make these cells obey their role again, you must supplement them well with good nutrient so that they can come back. If you can supplement them on time, but if you allow them to be error in the way that is so like, okay, to be a peak error, what we say peak error, then you will not be able to bring them back to normal. Yeah, they are all errors, so it means that they will disobey their rule forever in your life. Then you will get diabetes forever. You cannot change. You cannot return it back. So you must understand these two ways. Here, you look at here. You look at this picture. Insulin resistant cell. Here's the liver cell, muscle cell, and fat cell. So insulin is look like a key to unlock the cell in order to bring glucose into the cell. But now the cell do not allow this such a key to unlock it. They already close, so they cannot bring the glucose from the blood vein to the cell. So the glucose will rise up again and again, step by step, so that the glucose will rise up a lot in the blood cell, and then the glucose will absorb water, will absorb fluid to bring into to drain the glucose to the kidney, and then flow out of the body. So in the urine, there's a lot of glucose. The glucose is high in the urine. Whenever you urine anywhere on the ground, then the ants will come and eat all those sugar, and you will notice, oh, you got diabetes already. This is what happened to you. So now what you have to do is to make the cell recognize insulin again. If you don't make the cell recognize insulin, you will know you don't have any chance to make your diabetes better. So now, how to treat diabetes properly? To treat diabetes properly, one, you must take medicine every day. Two, you must take good food, supplement. Three, limit your food intake every day. Sorry. Okay, sorry. So how to treat diabetes properly? To treat diabetes properly, you have to do 5 points. One, must take medicine every day. Number two, must take good food supplement. Number three, limit your food intake every day. Number four, must do exercise every day. Number five, must have good well-being. So you look at number one. Number one, you have to take medicine every day. Medicine is like something for emergency case. Something for emergency case. So in order to reduce glucose in blood in time, you must take medicine. If you don't take medicine, then glucose will rise up. Will rise up very quickly in your blood. So then you will have problem. So you must take medicine every day. You cannot miss it like, okay, you take today, tomorrow you don't take. No, you have to take every day and at regular time. Number two, must take essential food supplement. As I already explained to you, the purpose is to make cell work normally again. Reason why diabetes? Diabetes happen because of weak pancreas, so the pancreas need food. If you don't give food to the pancreas, to the cell to be well again, how they can produce insulin? They cannot produce enough insulin. Number two is metabolic disorder. Also need food because the cell resists insulin. And why the cell resists insulin? Because they already error. They don't know which wrong is right. What is their role? They don't know. So you have to make those cells like liver cell, like muscle cell, like fat cell, to be working normally again, to recognize insulin again. If you don't give food to them, how can you correct those cells? You cannot correct those cells again. There will be more error and error and error. So you give the food supplement to your body. It means that the food supplement will help all those pancreas cell and also muscle cell, fat cell, liver cell in your body. Then the cell will start to work normally again and again for a longer time. The cell will be normal again. So that they will complete they will fulfill their work. And now I want to introduce another device. This kind of device is also very important because this is modern technology. We have a technology inside this device. This device is once you have to blow it on your skin, because it's hot, then it will open all the small blood veins so that the blood can move throughout your body well again. And another tool is to activate cells all over the body, to make the cell activated again so that the cell can absorb the food very fast. So whenever you want to be well with this device for your diabetes, you have to blow on the pancreas. You have to blow all over the body, but you focus more on the pancreas. so the pancreas will work well again, then absorb the food supplement. So these two way, we hope that your diabetes will be well again if you can do it. This is the product. This is the product. Product spirulina maca contain a wide variety of nutrients. Spirulina maca is Japanese food supplement containing essential 65 nutrients, internationally recognized by many organizations and associations. The nutrients meet the requirement of body cell. Here we have 20 mineral, we have 18 vitamin, 18 protein, 100 alkaline, 4 natural pigment, natural carbohydrate, and natural fat. So this is the nutrient from spirulina maca. It is not a medicine, it is a food supplement. So you can take it for your life, no problem, without side effect. And especially for those who have diabetes, you must take it every day. You must take it every day. This is Japanese product. Okay, number 3. You limit your food intake every day. For your diabetes, you cannot eat freely. No, you cannot eat freely. You must limit the food with high carbohydrate, increase veggie food, eat at a regular time, cut down or stop snack. Don't eat up to your hunger. No. When you get diabetes, you cannot eat freely like a normal person. No, you cannot. Yeah, this is what I just want to tell you about. Yeah. And number 4, you have to do exercise. You have to do exercise every day by running on the machine at least 1 hour a day to sweat out. Or maybe you don't have a machine, you can run somewhere else. But you must know that you must sweat every day. You must sweat every day. You cannot do like little exercise. No, you cannot do like that, because whenever you have diabetes, you must do strong exercise. Yeah, by running or walking or do anything. But running is the best. Running is the best for diabetes. And number 5, you must have good well-being. Keep your feeling happy, enthusiastic, and joyful. Whenever you have diabetes, you cannot feel like lonely and disappointed, unhappy. No, you must have good feeling. Yeah, enthusiastic, joyful, meeting people, happy. Because when you are stressed and disappointed, this thing will make yourself hard to be activated back again. You must understand this kind of health problem. Okay, so all this number 5 you have to do for your diabetes. Okay, take medicine every day. You cannot miss only 1 day. You cannot miss. And this is the most important point. Number 2, you must eat this food supplement, and you must use this device. Yeah, to help. The purpose is to make cell work normally again. Pancreas cell or muscle cell or fat cell or liver cell. Yeah, you must do them activate again. This is a very important product for diabetes. And you limit your food intake. You cannot eat freely. No, cannot. You must do exercise every day, and your exercise must be hard. And you must have good feeling. You must be happy, enthusiastic, and joyful. So when you can do all these 5 points, then your diabetes will be much better. You will see if you can do it. Okay, now you already understand the root cause of diabetes. You already understand. So when you understand the root cause, you settle those root cause. Yeah, you repair or maybe you cure this root cause by using the 5 points that I already told you about. So whenever you can do that, your diabetes will be better and better and better until okay, maybe can be cured, or if not cured, then you can live like a normal happy life. So please subscribe and share, and okay, if you want to contact our company, please go to the telephone, and all this telephone have a telegram. Thank you for this subject, and then we will have another subject in English. Yeah, but sorry for my English talking, because sometimes I haven't talked for I just read, but talk okay, haven't talked for maybe 10 years already. So my English is not like fluent English, but anyway, you can understand. If you don't understand, you can ask a question in YouTube channel.